quick little video here on how to structure a practice session. Talking here about a full swing range session. Okay, so got my balls, got my spots here on the range, bags there. Okay, obviously I've decided before I got here what I'm going to be working on. Alright, and now it's time to go. So it's going to do a little stretch first. Okay, obviously depending on what you've done that day, alright, just do yourself a little stretch, hamstrings, back, a few rotations, neck, forearms, fingers, hands. We're ready to go. Okay, right, so what I've done here, okay, there's two ways you can do this. So generally you'll see in your program that you'll have two things to work on. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're either going to do sets, okay, of those two things. Alright, so that's number one, that's what we're going to discuss now. Alright, and I'm going to do repetitions of 5. Okay, so I've got 10 balls laid out here in 2 banks of 5. Okay, I've got my first thing to work on, and I'm going to start with a 9-iron. Today I'm going to do 9, 7, 5, 2-iron, 3-wood driver. So those are the clubs I'm going to work through. Alright, so first thing I'm going to work on, let's say for argument's sake, is the takeaway. Okay, I'm good to go. Alright, and now my sole focus on these 5 balls is to get my takeaway correct. Okay, so off we go, set up, check everything relative to the target. Okay, maybe a little rehearsal of what it feels like. Okay, and then okay, once I got through that, 5, okay, then I'm going to move my next 5 balls. Okay, just change my focus a little bit now. Okay, so now I'm going to work on, right, getting my hands a little bit closer to my body on the downswing so that the club face squares to the back of the ball a bit earlier. Okay, that is my entire focus. I'm worried about the strike, target, any of that type of stuff. Alright, this is not what that session is about. Completely focused, okay, on this part of the golf swing. Okay, and nothing else. Same club, 5 repetitions. Alright, and so I go. 5 of those. Alright, then I'll move on to my 7-iron. I'll probably do 2 or 3 sets of 5, but I'll keep switching. 5 takeaway, 5 delivery. 5 takeaway, 5 delivery, so on and so forth. And then some 5-irons, 2-iron, 3-wood driver, all with the same things. Okay, that is a practice session. Right, if right at the end of the session for a bit of fun, you want to do 5 or 10 target practice, that's fine. Right, but that's how you structure a practice session. Okay, the other way you can do it, and this is especially if this is not the first time you're working on this stuff, okay, so you're gradually working through these couple of technical things. Okay, another cool way to do it is to go, okay, this time I'm going to do a set of 10. Okay, so I'm doing 10 9-irons here, and I'm going to keep switching each swing between the thought. Okay, but I'm still going to hyper focus on that one part of the swing that I'm working on. Okay, so the odd number balls, alright, so the 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th rep, okay, is going to be working on, for instance, my takeaway. Okay, so my sole focus is that. Okay, setup's obviously always good, and grip. Rehearse that takeaway. What does it feel like? Right, that's what it feels like. Okay, and then the second ball, alright, now I'm going to focus on the other thing that I'm working on. Okay, let's say getting the club a little bit squarer and a little bit earlier. Okay, I'm not now worried about the takeaway or anything. Alright, now I'm just focused on that part of the golf swing. Alright, I execute that. And then I switch back straight away to the takeaway. And then I switch back to delivery. So I go. 10 9-irons, and I might decide to do 16 7-irons for argument's sake, and so on and so forth, depending on how many balls I'm going to hit for the session. Okay, so that's the second way you can do it. I prefer the other way, especially at first, and then later on you can start incorporating this alternate shot method.